This segment is sponsored by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. A new analysis commissioned by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce reveals just how transformative American medical innovation has been for families, communities, and the economy. Joining us now to tell us more about it is Brad Watts, Senior Vice President of the Global Innovation Policy Center at the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me. Very excited to talk about this report with you.
Yeah, important stuff to talk about. So how dramatically are medical breakthroughs extending lives in the U.S. today?
So you said the right word, dramatically. So the Chamber commissioned this study last year, and we worked with a world-renowned economist, Dr. Tomas Philipson, who used to chair the Council of Economic Advisors, to quantify how over a 30-year time span, when we treat or mitigate HIV, breast cancer, cardiovascular disease, and obesity, what the benefit is. And he and his team found that there is $167 trillion in societal value when you treat or mitigate these diseases. Why? Because people are living longer, they're more productive, they're paying more in taxes, they're spending less on healthcare because they're healthier, and ultimately they don't have to have family members leave the workforce to be caregivers. You add this all up over 30 years and you see massive value to society, a 27-to-1 ROI.
And this report, it highlights gains of 7 to 40 additional years for some conditions. What is driving that kind of progress?
Absolutely. So you take HIV, for example. There was an average of 2 additional years of life after diagnosis in 1995. Today it's 40. You take breast cancer, between 1989 and 2005, the mortality rate has dropped by 44%. These are family members, loved ones, real people who are living longer and they're healthier. And this innovation is being driven by the private sector. Most medical innovation in the United States occurs due to private R&D, companies spending billions of dollars to bring a new product to market. Part of why the Chamber conducted this analysis is we wanted to show that when the private sector is supported and allowed to do what it does best, developing new treatments and cures, the American people ultimately benefit.
And how do these innovations translate into real economic impact?
So you have the human societal value, again, people working longer, living longer, paying more in taxes, and there's real money there. Over 30 years, $10.8 trillion in productivity gains, $2 trillion in additional federal revenue. But then you also have the economic impact in terms of jobs. Nationwide, 2.2 million life sciences jobs are supported due to strong intellectual property protections and a strong innovation ecosystem. These are good upper middle class jobs that allow people to achieve the American dream, all because we have the right policies in place to encourage innovation that ultimately benefits American patients.
And why does the Chamber say protecting innovation and R&D is so critical?
Because if we have the wrong policies in place, if we import foreign price controls like MFN, or if we weaken IP protections, what will happen is A, we will develop less treatments and cures. B, patients will wait longer for the treatments and cures that are developed. And C, this uniquely successful American medical innovation story, which is driven by the private sector, will be undermined.
And let us know where people can go for more information on this.
People can go to uschamber.com/price controls, where they can not only download the full report, but see all of our research about how weakening IP protections and supporting price controls will undermine American medical innovation.
All right, Brad, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Again, for more information, go to uschamber.com/price controls.